Welcome back. I'm still with Mark, and right now we're going to talk about margins and the pressure on margins. Mark, in the last few years, we've seen everything in this business getting commoditized virtually, while, like we discussed, the pressure on talent and the cost of talent is going up. Your cost on learning is going up.
Yeah.
You're investing fortunes on understanding where digital is going, where mobile is going, and and so how do you manage this balance?
Well, again, I think what we've had to do, we've created a group structure that allows us to utilize our scale for our clients' advantage, so we can deliver more value, which means we can then, create commercial arrangements with media for advantage for our clients. We're able to take risk and positions ourselves as an entity to create value. We create, we had an initiative called Smart Contracting, where we work with clients and media vendors to create commercial arrangements that are more performance and outcome based. We have different types of commercial arrangements with clients where we're rewarded more for our performance than purely on the sort of day-to-day delivery. We've diversified our business and continue to diversify our business into new revenue streams, and clearly looking for higher margin revenue streams. So, for example, in India recently we're just launching our ESP properties business, which works with rights holders to help them monetize the rights that they own and provide new services there for those types of businesses. So this sort of continual diversification to new revenue streams, some of it driven by technology, some of it driven by content. Our group and entertainment model, where we're funding content and funding programming, again is another revenue stream. We are now working very closely with Kantar, a WPP company that's is data at its heart. Data's at the heart of what we do. Again, trying to create new products and services that we can then market and sell to our clients. So this continuous, and it is challenging, it's continuous need to seek growth when one part of your business is essentially being commoditized, when you get the pressure of procurement there and globalization and consolidation. You're continually obviously looking to provide the growth that creates the revenue and profits that enable us to attract and retain the talent to deliver the services that our clients expect and demand of us.
Do the clients, A, realize the investments you're making in it, and B, do they compensate you for the investments you're making in all these new areas?
It's a great question. And I think the way I'm going to answer it is not all clients are equal. I mean, we have a very broad spectrum of clients, and some have different types of relationship with us and their agencies. We continually, again, I think these days we do have more open commercial conversations with our clients, where the numbers are out on the table, where we're saying, if you want us to deliver X, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and then we can. Because we're in the business, we're not shy about talking about we're in a growth business, we're in a business to make a reasonable margin, and there are I think these days, more open commercial conversation with clients about the business reality. We also again have been in a position where we're saying no more often, or not. The instinctive reaction as an agency is always say yes to a client demand. We're sort of in some sense say yes, but however we need to do X, Y, and Z, or we can do this, but we require A, B, and C if you want us to do this. So that climate has changed, I think.
You were speaking about the average age or the median age that your company is coming down. Is it coming down similarly on the client side? Because you need it to come down.
I guess it must be. I mean, I guess, the sort of businesses that are growing need to attract talent, bring in talent at the bottom and feed people through. I mean, one thing we're doing a lot more is attracting and really looking at more diverse talent coming in at different parts of the business. Now, clearly we need people with very specific skills, whether they're in the content side, the sales side, the analytics or data side. There's very specific skills, but also with our leaders that we bring in, we're looking to bring in people from very different backgrounds there. Particularly from the media owner side or the client side. I get far more interested and excited about meeting people with those sort of backgrounds than I do with people from what I call the traditional media agencies.
Commodity backgrounds.
Yeah, so I think we need different skills at the top, as well as different skills sort of coming up through the business.
If you had a magic wand and you could make the average marketer change, what would you make that person?
I mean, I guess, again, it's getting increasingly difficult to generalize about clients because we have multifaceted relationships. I think clients should be bolder, take more risk, be prepared to experiment more, be inquisitive. But also, I think clients should trust their agency and trust the advice that is being given by an agency. It is a complex, chaotic business, and we try to bring some order and some sort of demystification to that chaos. And that trusted advisor relationship is something we think. And I think if I were a client, one of the things I would do is work very, very closely with my agency and try and build that special bond. Because if you have that relationship with your agency, you're going to get more out of that agency. You're going to have people who are motivated to work with you, people that are going to come to you with ideas and be front-footed about ideas and hold them back, come to you with things first and faster. And I think ultimately if you're a client, you build that relationship with your agency, you'll get more out of it. That will help your marketing, that will help your sales.
Right. And finally, come to India. So you've spent some time today. You're being in the business, so what's your prognosis for India business? The media business, not necessarily the group M business.
The media business?
The business you're in.
Yeah, the business we're in.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the sort of momentum there is in digital and in the e-commerce side. I think we're starting to see a lot of change since I was last here in that particular sector. And it's interesting because we have a lot of learning from our business in China on the E&M commerce side of it that we're able to sort of bring to India and help the guys here develop new services there. That I feel particularly exciting. We've got new audience measurement in TV coming through, which again I think is good for the industry, and we've tried to take a very leadership and responsible position with that. So one of the things here I think there is constant challenge economically. When I was last here, it was we were in the Modi honeymoon period. I think it feels like we're in slightly different territory now. But the business is doing well, and I think we're still very optimistic and bullish about India.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mark.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back in India soon.
Sure. Thank you very much.
So that was a fascinating conversation with Mark Patterson. But we've got a little more this week. We've got a wonderful commercial made for Rakshabandhan, and take a look at that.
हाय भैया, आपको पता है कुछ दिनों में रक्षाबंधन आने वाला है। शेरू याद है आपको? मैं 6 साल की थी जब आपने मुझे शेरू दिया था। पूंछ टेढ़ी हो गई है उसकी, लेकिन अभी भी उतना ही क्यूट है।
There is a lot of clutter that's happening around Rakshabandhan. So what is it that we can do which makes us, or which makes our brand ask for something different or stand out in this clutter? And we thought that what could be better than asking a brother to give something which is really tough to give.
मैंने सब कुछ संभाल के भी रखा है, लेकिन इस रक्षाबंधन मैं आपसे कुछ खास मांगना चाहती हूँ। भैया, इस रक्षाबंधन आप प्लीज बहन बोलना छोड़ दीजिए।
I think the success of this is, even if a minuscule percentage of the people who are affected by this, and that includes people like me, because it's just become a part of our everyday culture to use it even without the context, even without paying attention to the context of it. If I think twice, it might slip off my tongue, even if I intend well and I pledge for this cause. It might slip off my tongue in the first 5 instances, but at the 6th instance, this message will keep kind of playing in my head, and it will make me conscious. So if there are even, like, to start off, even 100 guys like me across the country who feel this way, we feel it's success in a way. While YouTube will be the primary medium of hosting, we intend this campaign to go social and viral in a big way. So in that sense, if you look at the mechanism also that has been built into the message, while it's a very powerful message, we do not want the message to end by itself. It evokes a certain reaction. So there will be a link which directs you to the post pickle page, where the actual outcome of this campaign is, as a guy or as a brother, I need to make a pledge that yes, this touches a chord somewhere within me, and on that page I will go and almost sign up for making a pledge that from today I will try my best not to use as a cuss word.
We are doing this campaign because we want to reach out to the audience that we are targeting in a sensible manner, and the concept that we are looking ahead is coming out to be very hard hitting when it hits you the first time. It has got a very shocking factor to the film, and the first time we hear it, it gives us a feeling that, you know, before we are saying that word, we should think at least twice. So, and the campaign again drives it so that, you know, we can ask people to share it and pledge on it that, you know, they will not use this word again. But again, pledging is a issue in the country. You know, people generally don't pledge. So what we are looking at is that people would share it with you know, pictures with their sisters and everyone, that they will not use this word ever again.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching. You can catch us on Twitter, you can catch us on Facebook, and of course you can catch the links on YouTube a little after they're aired on television. Thank you.